It's and it has been a while since the trailer for the new series came out. If you don't know, then there's a new series by the Glitch Entertainment Studios, the guys who made Murder Drones and the guys who made the Amazing Digital Circus. Both great series. I watched both, and I'm really looking forward to watching Knights of Guinevere, and I really want to talk about this entire studio as a whole. So I've watched their first two series, which I didn't find that interesting. They were good, but I didn't find it interesting enough to finish them, so I didn't finish them. I really liked Murder Drones. I hope it gets a second season, but I really doubt that it will. But I really liked what I saw with Murder Drones. Murder Drones was a masterpiece. Very fun. I watched it a few times, and the Amazing Digital Circus, when I started watching it, wasn't as good as other things that I've watched. As good as Murder Drones. I When I started watching it, I was like, yeah, I don't think I will find this interesting, but it surprised me. And as the series went on, it grew on me. And the recent episodes, I really like the recent episodes. Not enough that I would watch them back to back, but I would watch them as they come out. And the other series, Gaslight District, it was fine. I didn't have anything much more to talk about. I really liked the Gaslight Districts until the end. I didn't watch the finish. I didn't finish the video, but I really did like it. It was a bit too fast paced for my taste, but it's the pilot. Most of these pilots are very fast paced, but they're good, most of them. And this new series, The Knights of Guinevere, it's very interesting. Like, I'm sitting there and being like, what the hell? What's next? Tell me, where's the next episode? What what am I gonna do? Tell me. I'm like that and just sitting there and being like, yeah, I think I need to watch the next part. Yeah, get next part, and there isn't any next part, and there probably won't be a next part for some time because this is their first 2D animated series, which is cool actually. That is such a quote unquote small studio, because I don't think it's that small anymore. I mean, it's doing 2D animation on this scale. I don't think you can do 2D animation if you're really a small studio, but I've not done my research, so I'm going to take them at their word. Such a small studio to do 2D animation, to do proper full 2D animation, is kind of insane. And considering they were a 3D animation studio for the most part, like most of the other series, like all of the other series, were done in 3D. To shift from 3D to 2D and do it this good is worth a round of applause, because it's impressive to see an indie studio do 2D animation this good, because I was genuinely impressed at some of the scenes. Genuine impressedness could be seen in my face. I was like, whoa, that's cool. You can do that? That's possible for such a small studio, quote unquote. And well, the studio itself lives off not the animation being watched, but sales of merchandise sales, which is fair. I mean, as far as my understanding goes, animation is very expensive. Like, according to their numbers, each episode of Murder Drones costs like $100,000, which is insane. But to see the final product, I think it's worth the amount of money that it takes to make them, because these productions are beyond high quality, and I think that everyone should watch them. Well, everyone who wants to watch them should watch them, because this deserves a lot of attention and a lot of praise from viewers, because it's very uncommon to see small studios doing actual 2D, because 2D animation is kind of a lot of work if you think about it. Like 2D animation is doing making frame by frame pictures, basically, drawings for every single frame, which is insane amount of work. So yeah, that's all that I have to talk about. That's about it for me. Bye.